In this video, I am going to be sharing 10 things that high value women never do. So if you have ever felt like men were not treating you like you're worthy or not treating you as important as you felt like you should be treated, then this video is for you. Number 1 is react emotionally or irrationally. So many women have not really learned emotional intelligence. And one of the things that I say is not every single feeling that you feel must be expressed. It is okay sometimes to feel a certain way and not need to share that with the entire world. Obviously, if it is a man who is triggering these feelings, maybe he said something or did something that hurt you, in that case, it is completely rational to speak up and say something. But let's say that someone at work pissed you off or someone in your family said something and you're feeling a little bit hurt by that. You don't need to now unleash that havoc and go tell a man that you're on a date with about it, okay? You always want to maintain in high spirits and good spirits, and you don't want to bring this negative energy to a date, okay? So even if, let's say, a man says something that is horrible, you can say, that made me really uncomfortable. You don't need to start screaming or yelling or acting in a way that is crazy. Please don't do anything that is going to make men look at you a certain way or label you as being crazy, when a lot of times it is men who trigger us in this way, right? We all know that. But we always want to be composed. We always want to maintain this calm aura so that we're really unbothered. Even if something was disrespectful, we are going to excuse ourselves. We don't need to lash out. We don't need to seek revenge. We are going to let our absence speak for itself. Okay, number 2 is waste time. High value women do not waste time, okay? They are not spending hours on the couch, wasting away. They are not still talking about the same plan from 5 years ago that they still haven't acted on. High value women make moves, okay? So if they have a creative idea, they pursue it. If they have a desire, then they go after it, they attract it. If they want to change something about their life, if they are unhappy with their body, then they are going to take steps to change that, to improve it. They actually take action, and they view their life as something that is within their control. They are the author of their lives, and they are able to change their mind, to pivot, to take steps that's going to actively improve their circumstances, okay? So if you are a woman who finds yourself time and time again in a rut, not really experiencing any growth, then it is likely because you are wasting time. So I'm speaking to you directly right now. Stop wasting time. View your time as something precious. Actually, time is even more precious than money, because all of us can earn more money, but none of us will get more time. So this is the most time you will ever have right now, this second. So use your time wisely. Use your time to create and build your dream life. Don't wait for a man to save you or for a man to come and lift you up and create the dreams that you haven't been working towards, okay? Men want to invest in women who already have things going for them, who already have a plan, and who are already taking active steps towards their dream self. Okay, so please do not waste time. Use your time wisely and view it as this precious asset that you're not going to get back. Number 3 is neglect self-care. Keep in mind, self-care is not just about hair and makeup. Self-care is how you talk to yourself. It's the way in which you talk about others. Self-care is about upholding your standards and your boundaries. Self-care also involves actually being disciplined and doing the things that we promised ourselves we would. So there are women who have the look down to a T. They look beautiful. They dress beautifully. Their style's on point. Their hair and makeup's on point, but they fail in the other areas, okay? So self-care means you actually view yourself as capable. When you look in the mirror, you are confident with who you are. You are confident with what you've accomplished, okay? So self-care goes beyond the appearance and it goes within. So if you want to be high value, you need to invest in self-care, and you need to realize that self-care is not just about what we do on the outside, but it's about how we cater to the inside. Are we healing? Are we actually taking steps to do the inner work to become a better person? Okay. Number 4, high value women never ask men for money, okay? I have a whole video on this, which I'll link above, but I urge you ladies to never ask a man for money, because this puts you in a situation where a man is going to view you as a transaction. He's not going to view you as the high value queen goddess that you are. Instead, he's going to see you as someone he's making a transaction with, which this is actually going to trigger his predatory nature. Instead of viewing you as someone he can invest in, as someone he can actually build a life with, he is going to view you as someone to use. And he might give you money, but he's not going to give you the relationship and the marriage that you truly desire, okay? So remember that high value masculine men are going to provide for you. You don't need to ask. If you need to ask, then you're likely asking and speaking and hanging out with the wrong men, with the men who have not already been taught what it means to be a provider. He should know it, or he simply does not, okay? So do not ask a man for money. If you are having financial problems in your life, you could express that to a man, and if he offers help, then great, but never be the one to ask. Okay. Number 5 is to chase attention and approval. So high value women do not care how many likes their pictures get. They don't need to text their friend, hey, how does this outfit look? They are confident within themselves. They don't seek validation. And actually, they could care less if they get the attention, if they get the approval, because they've already given it to themselves. So be the type of woman who doesn't need to ask others before doing something. You don't need to ask before purchasing a new dress, because you simply love it, you desire it, you believe you look good in it. So you don't need somebody else's opinion. Only seek the approval of yourself, because outside opinion and attention is fleeting. I'm sure you guys have known multiple people who got canceled on the internet, and it's always a test of, is this person really in it for themselves or for others? If they crumble, if they fall, and if they never get back up, then it was obvious that they were actually only driven by other people's opinion. But if they actually get back up and they rebuild and they're resilient, then that is a telltale sign that they actually have the approval of themselves. And at the end of the day, that's the only approval you need. Number 6, high value women never compromise their core values. So if one of their values is, I desire a man who has never been married before, and they meet a man who checks all the boxes, but he's already had 2 failed marriages, they are going to walk away. It doesn't matter if he meets the other standards. She is simply not willing to compromise on those core values, okay? Do not make exceptions for any man. It doesn't matter how attractive he is, how successful he is. If this is a core value of yours, then you know it. You know that a man exists out there who embodies these qualities. I have literally rejected millionaires because they desired children and I did not. I was confident enough to walk away because I knew, you know what? I'm not willing to compromise on this. So know your values, know your standards and boundaries, and don't make any exceptions. Number 7, high value women never depend on others for their happiness, okay? So this means that if my husband were to go on a work trip tomorrow, It doesn't mean that I'm now unhappy. It doesn't mean that I now don't have joy in my life. I know how to fill my own cup. I know how to make myself happy. And I don't rely on other people to give me happiness. I know what gives me happiness. It's praying to God. It's doing the hobbies and passions that I love. It's taking care of my body and nurturing my mind. It's reading a good book. So those things bring me happiness, and I don't need to rely on someone else's actions, which are never going to be perfect, to give me that happiness. Okay, I can get happiness from within, and I am the source of my own happiness. Number 8 is engage in gossip or negativity. High value women do not waste time. We mentioned this, right? Number 2. They don't waste time with gossiping and negativity. So if their main conversation is about celebrity gossip or what so-and-so said or did, then you know they are not high value women. High value women are too busy with their own lives, with their own dreams, to care what is going on with other people and to bring other people down. High value women want to see other women win, so they are not bringing them down. They are not promoting negativity. If someone is saying something negative about a mutual friend, they are either going to stand up for that friend or say, you know what, I don't feel comfortable engaging in this kind of conversation with you. High value women are going to be engaging in conversations that are empowering and uplifting, not just to themselves, but to other women. They are going to stand up for other women, and they're not going to waste their time thinking of negative things or dwelling on the past or reflecting on regrets. They know that they can change their life at any minute, and so they are going to stay in that positive, grateful energy even when their circumstances are not the best. Number 9 is high value women do not avoid responsibility. High value women realize that they need to be accountable. They are not going to blame other people for their mishaps or for their shortcomings. They are not going to say, oh, well, sorry, I know I suck in relationships, but I blame my childhood trauma. No, they are going to be willing to do that work, whether it means going to therapy, going to counseling, journaling, doing the inner work. They are going to invest in these outlets because they know that they are accountable. They must be responsible for the way that they show up in the world. They can't blame their parents. They can't blame their ex. They must do the work themselves. Last but not least is number 10. High value women do not neglect their boundaries. So this is my rule with boundaries. You can verbally express your boundaries once. If this person again crosses that boundary, then I am giving you the invitation right now that you can walk out, you can move on, and you don't need to look back, because this person is showing a clear disrespect towards you and your boundaries. If they are willing to push the edge on this boundary, then imagine how many other boundaries that they would simply cross in the future. So high value women know their boundaries and their standards. They're not willing to make an excuse. Yes, they will verbally tell you them once. They would give you that one chance to fix that behavior, but if it happens again, they are not waiting for a third time. So that is my video for you guys today. I hope that it was helpful. Remember that it is never too late to become a high value woman. A high value woman has nothing to do with how you look, how you appear. It doesn't have to do with your net worth. It doesn't have to do with what you do for work. It is an embodiment. It is a feeling. It is a quality. It is all about really upholding these things that you care about and to actually take control of your life and to take responsibility. And I know on paper, being high value always sounds so beautiful, but mind you, it comes with things that are not that glamorous. It comes with speaking up. It comes with walking away from people. And yes, it is actually hard to be a high value woman. If it was easy, then everyone would do it. Everyone would be it. So realize that when you choose to be a high value woman, you are walking on a path that not everyone has walked on. And so some people are not going to understand it. Some people are going to say, oh my goodness, she thinks she's better than others, or they're going to judge you. But you need to realize that you have committed to being a high value woman, and it comes with these things. It comes with walking away from people. It comes with saying no. It comes with taking accountability. So I am wishing you the best of luck on this journey. I view you as a high value woman, and I hope that you would view yourself as the same, and that you would actually take the steps to become that woman. So I love you. I thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.